Hello. We're going to install a Vance & Hines fuel pack in this 2006 Harley-Davidson Street Glide. Procedure is relatively straightforward. Make sure your ignition switch is off and your kill switch is in the off position. Next step is to remove the two bolts holding the ECU onto the frame. Disconnect the gray ECU wire from the ECU and set it aside. The next step is to attach the fuel pack to the spider with the 4 supplied number 1 Phillips screws. Using a number 1 Phillips screwdriver, line up the holes in the fuel pack with the spider. Make sure that the spider legs, the bent portion, is facing away from the fuel pack. Orientation is important. Make sure that the numbers are in this location on the spider. The next step is to attach the fuel pack to the ECU itself. The gray connector goes to the stock ECU, and the black connector goes the stock wiring harness. Then, be careful to route your wires. And the spider will sit on top of the ECU like that. The next step is to program the fuel pack. With the supplied fuel pack settings you get with your fuel pack, you'll have to determine which FP settings to use. This bike is equipped with the Screamin' Eagle air cleaner and Reinhardt True Duals. So we've checked this with the combinations in the paperwork, and we found the fuel pack setting we need is the FP0414 settings. Remove your cover from the fuel pack with the 4 Phillips number 1 screws. Put your kill switch to the run position. Turn your ignition switch on. Verify that you have power going to the fuel pack. Now, using the push buttons on the fuel pack, enter your values. The first value for number 1 cell is 0. Then we go to the next setting. Number 2 is 0. Number 3 is 0. Number 4 is 0. Number 5 is 5. Push the button until you've got a 5 displayed. Move on to the next setting. Right up to setting number 19, which is when you calibrate your throttle to the fuel pack. To calibrate your throttle to the fuel pack, move to step number 19. Open your throttle fully and then release it. Then move to number 21, and at half throttle you should have approximately 50 on the fuel pack, and at full throttle you should have 99. If you get these readings, you're okay. If you don't, you'll have to move back to step 19. The last step is to make sure that the connectors for the fuel pack and for the main harness are orientated underneath the fuel pack. Reinstall your side cover. Start your bike.